and we're back. Lower society. It's after the election. Biden is our new parent. He is our new daddy.
New dad.
You know, Trump was old daddy. Biden's new daddy. Get fucking used to it.
Yeah, get ready to get put in some cuffs. Kamala's coming, baby.
And then she's gonna be daddy.
Yeah,
Kamala's your new daddy. How do you feel about that? Kamala.
To be honest, I want a death match between her and Hillary Clinton.
I'd be
That
down
would
now.
be... Yo,
now.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little hard thinking about that.
All right,
I
no.
believe
It happens
I believe it.
if Biden dies in his first term. Kamala Harris versus Hillary Clinton death match to see who becomes the president. We'll make it right here.
No, it would be a good.
We'll do it on the show.
No, it would be a good mud wrestling match.
What?
AOC and Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh my god, had sex with both of them. Yeah, AOC posted some crazy shit. She was like, "We should be writing down the names of everyone who supported Trump and all this stuff." I said, "Quote, I said, this is nice. We're getting a sequel to Stalin."
Put him on the national terrorist list.
Yeah, they were literally. She was literally like, "We should take down the names
Of Trump
the
supporters?
yeah,
and call them terrorists?
I don't know what that. I don't know what. Well, it was mainly people who like political people
Kid
who backed
robbed
them.
it pretty much.
Political people who backed them and shit. Take down their names. That's what Stalin did.
See, I have one very strong political view, and that was that Kanye Omari West should have won this election.
Oh, we got robbed.
Robbed. Yo, only 50,000 people voted for him. I think that's bullshit. I think you can sell more than 50,000 pairs of shoes in under a minute.
I was going to say, how many...
He could come up
You
with
see that-
50,000 votes in a few
See
months.
that Kim Kardashian shared that Biden
Oh.
basically won and put like blue hearts
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and then I think it was like Lil Duval who like posted it.
Yeah,
It was like
Schultz.
when your wife don't even vote
Yeah.
for you. It's like damn,
I felt
that's
bad.
cold.
Kanye had a rough day today.
Cold.
He'll win in 2024.
Yeah, he got that.
Yeah, he posted it. He's gone.
Easy as
Yeah.
everybody.
Nah, someone quoted I tweeted, I said, everyone thinks Biden's tax plan's so great. Everything. Not that great.
I don't really care for the tax plan. I don't think it's really going to do anything to us personally. But
It's gonna be class warfare, I think. That's what I think.
I don't know. I'm not too much into like what his whole. I'm more concerned about the Green New Deal Act or whatever it's called. Just because in New England, the like small auto shops are like such a huge part of our economy. Like that is so many small-owned businesses.
There's one
every block.
every
like
half
some
mile.
blocks have multiple, like have more than one auto shop on it. Some have several auto shops on it.
Especially certain areas will have like a bulk of them because that's like the right area. The
However,
industrial complex.
Maybe that's the way we gotta go. Maybe that's the way we have to go as a fucking species.
Maybe
clean. No, like I mean, like a greener society. I don't think the new.
I
Green
do
Deal's gonna
believe
work,
that it
but-
would be a better solution to go greener, but I don't think that we have a really solid enough plan to really start pulling trigs on anything.
Yeah. See, I'm so stupid that I listened to Alex Jones and he said, you know,
That
when
it's
you
good.
put carbon into the environment,
that's
the
what I was
trees take it
thinking.
in and put it out as oxygen. I said, he's probably right. That makes
You know,
sense to me.
Seems legit, right?
I mean, that's solid logic. You know, trees do feed on carbon and they give off oxygen. My whole
More
thing
carbon,
is
more oxygen.
like air quality to like what we breathe in, like because I think we need more than just oxygen in our air, so like we need other elements in there. I'm no scientist. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. TEZI, you're a doctor. Please explain to these people.
Don't they extract
much,
carbon from the atmosphere anyway? Already for
We
certain
didn't even
things.
introduce Texi yet.
I know, right?
I know, we've been talking about politics. Shut up, you stupid bastards. We got a special guest on the podcast today.
Oh.
It is TEZI Step, T1, OTB,
He's got
Big Tex.
He's got a cleft butt cheek.
Touched the cousin
Horrible.
one time.
Yo,
Probably,
maybe.
pretty much
you
did.
touch his butt cheek, he'll slice your ass.
I got
Hey.
some messages brought to you by a peanut butter bread.
Ooh.
And Backwoods. I would like a free case of Backwoods.
And please, if we get like an actual legitimate sponsor, pray that it is Backwoods.
No,
it
if
saves so much money.
If we don't get the Dutch Master sponsorship, I'm just gonna go down there and personally fight them because we
yeah,
can
right.
promote
Like
this
just
shit.
tell them like take off the suit, meet me outside.
Okay,
Okay,
I-
I smack across the counter.
You stole that. Yeah, help you guys.
I didn't steal it. It was given to me.
All right,
On
fair.
God, no, it was actually given to me.
Oh, okay, so you're good.
Yeah, like I'm not even lying for the podcast.
Yeah,
I swear
sure.
to God, it was.
All right,
What?
liar.
So, go fuck yourself. So, Texi's on the podcast. Let's just kind of like throw out a quick background. Definitely up there with like if like there was a baseline of main characters for Warren, you're in that base main character lineup, and
pretty much.
Your old house, that was the spot.
You housed the whole generation.
Your literal second floor apartment, like, actually did house an entire generation of Warren degenerates, and we are.
You're making me sound like a fucking cult leader. Or something. Like, did I fuck your wives or not?
If anything, Big Texy was the cult leader.
Yeah, Big Tex.
He was
OG
I have you all under my house, under my.
Come in, just like roof. I remember when we were kids and we tried to get away with smoking bogeys in the room because we weren't sure if he was cool with it. He would walk in and there would be 6 of us with a lit cigarette right next to our legs, and the smoke still coming up. And he'd walk in and just look around and be like, "What's going on in here?"
You figure the factor of smoking in the room, it's cool, but then as soon as like the door would open, I would automatically see Texy just put it down over here. So I'm like, oh fuck,
same.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Shook.
Pretty much, all I could take from that is that you called a cigarette really what's known as a dart.
Yeah, a dart. Yeah.
It's known as a dart nowadays.
We just call them bogeys.
Fag stick.
Bogey hunts.
Bogey hunts used to be legendary.
That's how we became friends, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know how many people gave us cigarettes? Like
a lot of strangers gave us as minors cigarettes.
Yeah. They would ask. They would ask us sometimes though. They'd be like, "Are you 18?"
We're like,
I'd be like, "I'm
22." Close enough.
Yeah, right.
I was with Rob one time, and I remember we were sitting there. And Rob's like, "I need to get a pack of cigarettes." So it was me, Conti, Rob, and Troy, and it was the night that Troy was going to fight Marcus.
Oh boy,
beautiful night. And we're at the fucking store, and Rob's like sitting there waiting like a fiend for someone to pull up and get out the car that looked like a scumbag. This guy gets out, looked like a scumbag, had a baby in the back seat though, so maybe a good soul, right? Rob goes, "Hey man, can you buy me a pack of cigarettes in the store right now?" He goes, "You kids shouldn't be smoking cigarettes." And I was just like, oh shit, Rob gave him an ear beating right there.
Really?
And he couldn't beat him up because Rob was still underage at that point, so. He had something going for him at that point.
Well, now it's 2020. Everyone's smoking electronic cigarettes.
Yeah, these little fag sticks.
You can't say that. You can't say that's bad.
Like I almost
isn't a fag a cigarette?
That's fair.
Or a bundle of sticks.
I almost think it's
you fucking got me there. Cheers.
Like more classy to smoke a
fag
cigarette.
stick touch.
When I smoke a cigarette now, it's when I'm like really drunk.
Wait, is it gay because we looked each other in the eye?
It's a cigar.
We looked each other in the eye while we touched tips of our fag sticks.
Yeah. All right, we all got to loop back together.
Cigarette a month keeps the doctor away.
All right, so there are some like special times and someone that we talked about on the podcast when we were talking about Warren being a video game. Chico. This motherfucker originated at the OG spot.
Are you talking about a motherfucker that will grab his nuts, but he will also jump over a flaming pit of fire?
Yes.
Literally. He'll jump over a flaming pit of
fire. He loves them extra dirty.
Yes, he does.
Remember when he would take dabs in your room and start talking to himself?
Yeah, he would sit in the corner
and tweaking out. His head would start.
Although
he would be in a room full of kids getting him high.
Been to jail, and he has had Lyme disease, so he's a little fucked in that.
Yeah,
fucked in the head.
Might have also smoked crack. He says he hasn't, but I don't believe it.
Definitely.
I think he has.
Dude, if you're born in the 80s or 70s, you definitely smoke crack. Just once in your life. It's everybody.
Casually, I feel like a lot of older people have casually just...
Not only that, he really likes dirty bitches, and one of them smokes crack, and he was just definitely like, yeah, let me try it one shot.
Yeah. It's gonna smoke crack free-based at least.
Yeah, easily had to.
Yeah. Don't lie, people. Yeah, out there free-basing. We know.
Yeah, free-basing sluts.
Fentanyl. That's what they're doing now.
Fucking... Man, so we go way back, like, a long time.
That's Texas.
We were smoking like blunts, bogeys, and drinking 4 Locos and 40 ounces and yakking in the backyard for it was almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah,
we're coming up on 10
Close
years.
To a decade.
Yeah, a decade ago.
Wish I was
one time on 420 we smoked 45 blunts.
Oh,
45 of them.
Yo. Was it 45?
Like 45.
I thought it was like 42. Yeah, 45-ish. Somewhere around
something
there.
like that. Yeah. But it was legendary.
That's crazy. We're just rolling blunts for hours.
I felt like Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah. How do we have so much weed between
Dude, we all.
That was when Rob had his lawsuit money.
Oh, when he was buying like an ounce.
Rob put in his zip. Yeah. Then I got like a quarter, a half, or some shit. And then you and fucking everyone just had fucking weed, bro. It was a crazy time.
Yeah,
bro.
I remember that 420. I was with Adam, Paul, and Haley, and we literally smoked just like mad shit. I just remember we smoked like 18 different pieces, like twice each piece, and then we smoked like mad blunts after, and then smoked mad bong packs after. I was just booted.
I have an argument that the real stoners like don't even care about 420 at a certain point.
Yeah.
That's right. Like now it's like whatever.
Like I like the fact that like it's more socially acceptable on 420.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
I do hit the dispensary. I enjoy the finer things. You know what I mean? But
I like to try to smoke at like midnight. Like the day before, like technically that day, 420. Just be like, I did it.
I liked when on 420 they were doing Hempfest.
It's alright.
That used to be the shit. Hempfest was so lit.
If I do have a good experience though, if the country's not all fucked.
Yeah, he tries to do shit.
I'm trying to go to like Colorado or some shit next 420.
We should go to Portland in the heart of Antigua.
Yeah, AOC's fucking state, baby.
Isn't like isn't Oregon in Portland or some shit?
Yeah, they just decriminalized heroin.
Dude,
and shit.
Yeah.
Well, they got bomb ass weed though. So I'm
Demi Lovato on her way.
They got weed they can only grow there because of the altitude.
Demi Lovato's gonna be cooking up 3 spoons at once in Oregon when she finds out.
They decriminalized LSD though too. Alright, I don't know if that went through, but I'm pretty sure that was on
all psychedelics. Yeah, all drugs.
Dude, that's crazy that psychedelics are starting to get like a push through. I didn't think that was gonna happen this fast.
You know what's weird? Growing up, after I did LSD for the first time, it completely wiped me of all memory of what I thought LSD was going to do to me before I did it. After I did it, I couldn't remember what I thought it was going to do to me.
I still remember what I thought, and it
kind of in a sense, like in a 2D sense, like I remember, but like I don't remember like actually thinking and experience like what that would actually feel like and do to me.
Lower Society Acid Podcast coming soon.
Coming soon, for sure. Hell yeah.
I feel like
we're gonna dose Texi, and he's not gonna know about it.
I feel like a trip is almost like a way of living life. Like it's what you put into it. So
it's fun.
If you have like a negative ass like impact on your trip, like
tell me this podcast right now wouldn't be a great time to trip. We wouldn't start laughing about the funniest shit.
Yeah, definitely. That's a whole. That's a whole.
Dude, we got to do that when we have the TV and we can start pulling up clips and shit.
I took 2.5 tabs last week sometime, a week and a half ago.
I honestly almost like the Molly more than I like the acid, honestly, because like how happy I really felt. Like that shit, that shit was crazy, bro.
You ever do like ecstasy like rolls?
Nah, bro.
Like that shit,
that shit's fun.
Whatever the fuck it's cut with, it's like it's not it doesn't last as long as Molly. It's a little more like it's like an instant milligram Adderall compared to it.
Throw a little cocaine in there too.
Yeah, my body at this point though is like a temple. Like
I'll just smell LSD.
Like I'm like Master Sensei. Like no bad shit comes in.
You didn't block that pussy.
All right, Lower Society Cocaine Podcast coming soon, folks. We're doing it.
Then FBI coming right after.
Yeah.
I called them.
Gina Raimondo.
Gina Raimondo's coming in. She'll be like, "Where's your fucking mask?" Are shooting.
I couldn't believe you told me.
We're all gonna be dead, bleeding out the push, and be like, "They died from COVID."
Exactly, they dead ass though.
I challenge her to an MMA fight.
Yo, I would fight Gina Raimondo in a cage. In the octagon, me and Gina Raimondo. Fuck 5 rounds. I need 2.
No, dude, your
mom.
Rob Gina versus Gina.
Me.
My mom would knock that bitch.
Yeah,
my mom would knock that bitch clean.
I'm pulling a Steve will do it and putting 30 bands.
Yeah, yo, so you do fuck with Nelk Boys, because I got that when you said Dart, son. I said, we fuck with Nelk Boys, son. They met Trump, dog.
Dude, I wish we always be talking about. I wish I lived that lifestyle.
Oh my god, bro, they're just fucking. Dude, I gotta show you these videos, ladies.
These dudes, they just do whatever they want, basically.
Bro, they're just fucking just chilling with these.
I never really got too much into them, but I don't know. They look like they just do whatever they want. It's pretty cool.
Dude, my brother got me. I didn't fuck with it at first. Then my brother showed me more videos. The prank videos really. I was like, all right, they're doing pranks because it was at the point where pranks on YouTube were like corny, but their shit was funny because they were like just like it was like they were going to college campuses and just screaming and like fucking like seminars, just like doing or like they would rip bongs in the middle of a seminar. Like, this is fucking hilarious, and then fucking they just blew up and they met fucking Trump, dude. They met him on Air Force One. They went to Abu Dhabi.
If we're talking about Trump real quick, can we just bring up the fact that he brought out Lil Pump as Little Pimp?
That's fucking hilarious. He caught himself though. He did say it after. He said
Little Pimp, and the way he said little, it was like Liddle. It was like Little Pimp.
You think in his head he knew? He was like, I know his name's Pump, but you know, business decision right here. This is way better. Yeah. Little Pimp, son.
Get the people.
I bet that stock dropped 5 points. Honestly,
if he don't come out, if he doesn't drop a song as Little Pimp, bro, no one ever listen to him again.
How much money do you think Donald Trump paid Little Pump?
Probably a mil ticket. And honestly, anybody who's watching this podcast definitely doesn't have a fucking $1 million. So I don't want to hear that you wouldn't take it. Because if Biden offered me $1 million, if Trump offered me, if Hillary fucking Clinton offered me $1 million, I would have been first woman president, like on the sidelines, like $1 million.
I don't give a fuck who wins.
I might have been like outside of Epstein's courthouse saying free him for $1 million. Like what?
What if
he said the route and an account number right now?
Yeah, bro, I'll be out there with the MAGA hat, the Trump sign.
What if it turned out Epstein was scenario?
Okay.
Turns out Epstein's the richest man on the earth, and he's not dead yet, say. And he says, I will give every American $100,000 because I have the cash to do that if you equip me as free. Or as innocent.
So, like, could I kill, like, 5 other people and claim their money? Because I'll, yes. Like,
yeah, as long as you don't get caught by the cops because you're still under American law.
Alright. Yeah, I'll get that $100K.
Yeah, $100K easy, son.
The fuck?
I'd nominate fucking Jeff Bezos.
Yo.
Give me.
Crazy.
If Jeff Bezos is on the block, I want to see at least $200K in that check.
Yo, I wanted Tulsi Gabbard on that because think about did I talk about this in the last podcast?
No.
Where it was Tulsi Gabbard, I said, she is so hot. I said, the women got in the 1960s, they got JFK, right? I'll explain the text. They got 1960s, they got JFK. Women were like, I want to fuck the president, right? Tulsi Gabbard, mad hot, was running for president. I was like, yo, thank God, maybe finally we'll get a president that, you know, like all dudes are like, I'm gonna fuck this chick.
Alright.
I wanna fuck this chick.
I see your vision perfectly, definitely. But it's funny you say that. That's the only way I said I would vote. Is if like the next president was like some type of like JFK motherfucker. Like.
Alright.
It's crazy.
Right.
I was watching the JFK Richard
You know what'd be
Nixon
crazy
debate,
real quick about that? If we had a hot president, all the other world leaders would want to fuck her, so they'd be a lot nicer to America.
Yeah, special guest. We're doing a seance next week. We're going to have JFK live.
That's right.
He's going to show his balls.
Yeah.
We'll grab the Ouija board.
Yeah.
He said
he's going to molest Texie on the podcast.
We should do a Ouija board podcast.
Never.
Why not?
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Me and Beef are not doing that.
No,
I
will
actually
just
light
you on
divot
fire.
box, honestly.
We'll get both.
Yo, one of them like I'll do the noise thing, like the white noise thing. We could do that live on the podcast. I'd be down with that.
Why not no Ouija board?
It like does like.
I feel like the Ouija board right here, bro. We'd be talking to like Indians, honestly.
Yo, you get 2 people.
We might get someone or some pilgrims pissed off, bro. They're probably supporting Trump as we speak.
We'll do it on Thanksgiving, so we'll be like, hey, pilgrim.
It's me, John Wayne.
Do you want some leftovers?
Pilgrim.
I brought leftovers.
Grizzly Adams had a beard.
Yeah. Dude, we probably talked to some colonial motherfuckers. Bro.
Yo, how about this? All right, ready? Here's a perfect Thanksgiving podcast episode. It's a backyard wrestling ring setup, and it's just Devin and a live turkey.
Yeah. Kid, no, we're getting a whole turkey for the podcast. We're gonna put this pot. We're gonna put the laptop off to the side. We'll clean the table off. We're putting a whole turkey, kid. We're eating the whole turkey. We're not. I already said it, so now we gotta do it. We're fucking putting a turkey on the table on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm gonna play like I'm
gonna eat the whole turkey. It's gonna be gone.
So before the podcast starts, it's gonna be Devin eating the whole turkey by himself, and then there's gonna be a clip right at the end. It's gonna be 30 minutes before Devin starts eating the turkey. It's me fucking the turkey.
Alright, no. But like,
just like no sound in the background.
You shouldn't have
like,
said that.
That's animal cruelty.
You should.
It's a dead roasted turkey.
If you
Animal
didn't say that on
cruelty.
the podcast and told me after, I would have backed that, and then I would have said we're doing that. You fucked up because that would have been hilarious. Now we can't do it. You already said it. It's too late. But fucking, we should get for Thanksgiving. Texie, if you're fucking down to record a Thanksgiving podcast to be a later guest on a soon-to-be episode, we should get somebody else. Get 5 motherfuckers and just have a nice little dinner between us.
Is there gonna be mashed potatoes there?
Oh.
You stupid bastard.
Kid, we're getting
you gotta
turkey.
master me yourself.
Alright, no.
Stuffing?
It's gonna be a hammer.
You gotta stuff them yourself.
It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark.
I'm gonna text you my idea.
There's gonna be a hammer on that island. You're gonna have to go find it.
Because I don't want to say
Bring it
podcast.
back.
Alright, smart. So, how about this? What if
I didn't know.
it's Devin versus 2 live turkeys in a wrestling ring? And what it is the turkeys get to do whatever turkeys do,
They have to
and
tag
it's
each
just
other.
Devin boxing. Devin just has to straight up boxing.
Kid,
like
I'll end up
gloves.
throwing that thing in a chokehold, son. I'll kill a turkey live on a
Would you?
podcast. I don't give a fuck.
You could grab them both by the, you could grab them both by the necks and
Look
then
at
just
this
fucking
white
start
boy with
swinging
the
them
school
around.
shooter
Yeah.
haircut, the Bass
Kid,
Pro Shop looking
slam
ass
against a
hat
tree.
on.
Kid, this is a black kid's hat, so fuck you, dog. That's racist.
That's
Um,
racist.
So you.
It's a black kid's hat. What do you
I don't
mean?
So
dog?
what
white
are you trying
man.
to tell us? You beat up and robbed the little black kid?
No,
for
he
that
said
hat?
when I worked at
Are you
TEZI.
saying you touched a little black kid and then took his hat after
Kid,
you
I'm not
touched
playing
him?
pedophile Batman this week. Don't do pedophile jokes.
Wait, what does that hat say?
This is Camp Yagu.
Is that the one that Jason Voorhees was at?
No, it's where Dale Daytona was.
Yeah.
Yo, I was watching one of
I thought I
a
did.
scene from the last podcast, and Devin, you totally didn't catch it when you were talking about like you were going in on some subject, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Dale Daytona's a part of that," and you're like, "Yeah," and you just kept going.
I rolled right over it. Yeah.
Who the fuck is Dale?
That's what I do.
I have no idea.
Dale Denton.
If you're talking to me, 95% of the time I'm ignoring everything you're saying and I'm just thinking about my next response. That's exactly the conversation with me. It's terrible. I'm a terrible
Also,
person.
in the comments, let's discuss whether Devin looks more like an eco-terrorist or a hipster.
I think I look like
I think an eco-terrorist.
eco-terrorist?
Eco hipster.
I think
I don't know, he doesn't look like someone that's trying to hack the Pentagon from his computer at home after doing nothing but masturbate and eat Dominoes for 3 weeks.
I definitely look like a guy that have sex with transsexuals because I would do that.
I know.
Dude, if you're hot enough, dude, I'll remember the
I
day.
feel like you just look like
I'll
you're part of
remember
like an underground.
You don't know Devin yet. Yeah, Devin likes
you don't know
shiny
podcast Devin yet.
Yeah.
We gotta be interested.
Devin,
right?
he doesn't
Are you
understand
fucking tranny?
No, I'm not fucking trannies. I'm saying I'm not lucky enough yet to fuck.
You got
hot
locks
enough
on your
tranny.
shoelaces, kid?
Cause like, see,
They're lock laces.
What?
You don't know nothing
doesn't-
about that.
What
I'm
are the
glad-
odds that, like, you know what? I'm gonna untie Texas shoelaces. Motherfucker got locks on. What? That's my life in a nutshell. Jesus Christ.
Alright, but back
Can
to
you-
damn it!
Devin's
Don't get
rant.
off that subject. Nah, I'm not having sex with trannies yet. But the whole concept is, think about this: if you fucking see a girl who's like, you're like, off the rip, you're like, oh my god, if I get the chance to have sex with this person, oh my, and they sound like a girl and everything, but then they got a dick. Are you gonna ignore it?
And it's a fat 8-inch.
Yeah, they got a whopper.
Like,
yeah.
they got like a 9-inch.
No,
Bro, I'm
no,
calling
no.
the fucking police.
They got a
What
ricotta
the
sandwich
fuck?
in their fucking
Yeah,
pants.
facts. They got the extra.
Sicko
They got
mode.
the extra large steak and cheese from D'Angelo's hanging off
You
their
just
body.
I put that on everything, bro. That's the sort of guy.
Kid, what? Alright, what? You substitute eating pussy for eating fucking a little butthole, so what?
I don't
With
eat
some balls hanging right there.
I don't eat balls, so
Gotta eat.
I'm
You
not
don't
a
eat
that
ass?
person.
Gotta
No.
eat. You gotta eat
Alright,
butthole with
yeah, see, you-
chopsticks.
Yeah.
It's like a prerequisite to fucking trannies. You gotta eat butthole.
That's what you want to do with the Asian chicks, huh? You want to stick sushi in the ass and eat it?
Dude, me and
I
Jared
want to
talked
eat
a lot.
sushi while I'm fucking an Asian chick, basically.
Me and Jared have talked a lot about fucking Asian
Like have the
chicks.
sushi lined up on their back. Just
Like, I want one straight out the
You
jungle.
know what I mean? Yeah. Vietnamese.
Vietnamese,
Is that
like...
Is that
buddy.
racist?
You got a little bit too much dip on your chip.
A little
You
bit.
gotta go where you gotta go.
That's how I.
The fact,
I
like
it.
honestly, I think my
Extra,
love for
extra.
anime has like brought me to that point in my
I like
life where I can
Japanese
see Yeah, definitely.
Japanese, ever since Baby Metal.
What's your favorite, like, ethnicity of Asian that
Japanese.
like you would have sex with? Japanese?
Japanese
is a little much for me. Those are like where the eyes are just too much.
I think for me, it's North Korean.
Let me show you
just
Baby
because
Metal.
I want this like American capitalism like dominance.
Yeah. Just so I could be like, yo, fuck you, dumb fucking Kim Jong Un. I nuked that pussy.
I'd be like, I took your bitch.
Would you fuck a fat chick?
What's the weight?
Oh, well, actually, what's funny is I announced on the podcast the other week I upped my weight limit
On
from
Tinder.
from what was
130 to 160.
Yeah, 130 to 160.
So can we up that now? Seeing how you've gotten no real good bites.
Hey, I've
Go to
got
185.
No, I'm talking. I've been texting a girl.
185.
I'm pretty sure she just thinks I'm retarded, and she's giving me the like.
All right, maybe you up it to 185.
185.
Can we do it right now?
That's the magic
185. We'll mark the numbers up to 185.
We
folks.
should call it Tinder or like send him.
Like, yo,
mail.
can you
put a weight limit option on there? I want a 185.
You should just lie to people and tell them that you used to be the white kid from Odd Future.
Yeah, I could go and kill that guy. They can steal his ID.
That's how it works. That's how
identity theft works.
Yeah, you kill them and take their ID. That license, the fucking social security card. You go into the house, take that copy machine.
You're like a Middle Eastern guy, and you kill like straight white dude, and you just like roll up, and you're just like, and the cop pulls you over, and you're just like, cool. Can I get some ID? You're like, here goes.
I'm white.
It's me.
That's me.
What? That look good in that picture, huh?
Connor.
It's been hard times.
Larry Bird. Remember?
I got liver cancer, so my skin got darker. It'll be yellow soon.
I'll be back.
I'm dying off, is it? Can you just let me go on this one?
Smell that?
You think,
That aroma? What is it?
It's my ass.
Sick. Fucking sicko.
Nah, I didn't fart.
Not yet.
I was thinking about it.
He's going.
I held it in.
Kids.
Out of respect.
Kid is a savage with the ass blast.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
So at work, I was a little concerned that there was going to be this guy that. I heard the story wrong. I thought he liked to touch Texi's nuts and say that he likes redheads. So I was gonna find that dude my first day and be like, "Listen, dog, anything but the butt and nuts that does not fly with me. Like, you stay away from the butt and you stay away from the nuts, and we're good to go, dog."
What about the shaft?
What?
The shaft.
You can give me a little quick reach around.
Yeah. What if you said that and he just softly reached in and kissed you on the lips?
I'd have to get hard or stab him.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not going to be able to get hard.
No, I'm telling you right now, folks, he's acting for the camera. Kid's getting hard. Give him a
stabbing.
Yo, I'm just saying right now, folks. Be fucks. Doesn't matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Be fucks. Be fucks. Species.
Remember
gender,
when you were talking
matter.
about that bat with the fat bat pussy?
Yeah, kid. You were getting fucking a little chub. I know. I fell after the podcast. You were still holding it.
Yeah, I was pressing it up against your leg.
Kid was edging for 60 minutes the whole podcast. That's crazy.
When y'all took a nap afterwards.
Yeah, sometimes I like to stretch my balls out for a solid 30 minutes and then wipe my fingers in Devin's nose and mouth area.
Oh my god. One burn this week, by the way, guys.
One burn?
One burn this week.
That's not bad. That's good numbers. Good
Text
numbers.
You know about the burn?
How long did the burn last?
It was around. I fell asleep in the middle of it. I think
Mid burn, you fell asleep.
Actually, no. It was like it was tapering off to like nothing, and I slipped into slumber.
All right. So, as you may or may not know, Texi, we
Wait, hold on. Let me give him backstory.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, yeah, Texi knew I had chlamydia.
Yeah.
Because I remember he used to call me dirty.
Yeah.
But
what was that?
Where's that lighter? I need to spark up before getting into the
bro.
dirty dick talk.
So now so I've cured since chlamydia, right?
Kid's trying to outdo me here on the podcast.
Dickhead.
You should have got the lighter first, Mo.
All right, everyone jump Texi. It's finally part of our plan. We can finally follow through.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, so I before I even have chlamydia, sometimes when I jerked off, I'd be like, "Oh my god, why is my dick tip on fire right now?" And I was like, just it doesn't make sense, right? And fucking, I remember like, so I was having sex with this girl, and I remember like, I was
Hold on, pause.
Girl.
If you haven't heard the whole story, episode 5 of the podcast, Hot Dick Part 2 has a like pretty much the full all the details, but continue.
Get naked, go watch it.
So I had sex with this girl. She was like, I was like, oh fucking, I was like, why's my dick like on fire? And she starts googling like, can you create STDs? And I was like, are you stupid? Like, are you dumb, bitch? And I think she had like a yeast infection. So I think maybe I got a yeast infection. I don't know if I updated you guys on that, but maybe I was thinking about deep reflection.
I don't think yeast infections stay the same for years on end. Hold on, it's not even lit. It's been years, dog.
It's been years. Yeah,
that's another thing. He's talking about years ago.
Probably got bread in your dick.
I did get bread in my dick.
You probably got a whole loaf growing by now.
I've jerked off way too many times with shampoo. I think
maybe.
I think God's punishing me for jerking off. That's what I label it down to.
What are you jerking off to?
It feels like the shampoo.
That God is punishing you.
Hey, all right. So
maybe it's for jerking off the charity board.
Can we change the subject?
You get that, bro?
It feels like shampoo in the dick hole. That's
so long story short, he only got one burn this week.
Yeah, I got one burn this week. One burn.
Also, side note, he jerks off a lot.
And they want me to see a doctor so I don't die. And you know what's funny? I was thinking like, maybe I do have testicular cancer.
It's not even so he doesn't die. It's just so his dick doesn't burn as his homie. I don't want his cock to be on fire.
True, Jersey.
No.
Jersey.
What the fuck?
I said I don't want him to lose his fuck stick. You know?
Oh god.
You got a lot of 185ers.
Kid, I got a lot of good kids in there. I got a lot of geniuses.
Maybe put up to 190.
Alright, how many kids have you murdered in your life? Think about it.
A lot.
A lot of kids, dude.
Stalin.
And I'm not
talking... Stalin level of kids, dude.
And I'm not talking about from my dick either. Stalin.
Dude, you know how many people Stalin killed? Stalin killed a lot of people. Stalin killed, I think, more people. Stalin killed way more people than Hitler.
I thought Stalin only killed 3.4 billion.
One second.
Hitler killed over 5.
Nah, Stalin killed more than that. How many?
No one compares to Genghis Khan.
No, that Genghis Khan.
Genghis?
Yeah,
Genghis?
Dan Carlin.
I like that guy. That guy's cool.
Genghis Khan, as in like Genghis instead of Genghis. Genghis Khan.
They're gonna get here, and I'm just gonna be aggressively jerking you off out the window at them.
I don't know, I'm just making jokes, folks. I'm sorry, I'm racist.
You got a little bit too much dip on your chip, boy.
Hold on, I gotta do this research.
So Devin has this secret finisher move, where if Warren does become a video game and he's a character to play, where he's gonna pull a koala out and start jerking it off at you, so you get chlamydia.
Yeah, 6 million. That's how many Stalin killed.
Thank you. Okay, you did one up Hitler.
And you know what it was? It was all his fucking political adversaries.
Although Hitler might have killed 6 billion, he killed 5 billion Jews.
Yeah, but included in the war.
It's
tasty.
I mean, I guess you could count it.
The peanut butter.
It's not bad.
I got COVID, so giving it to you guys.
So on recent episodes, Jared was sick, and then I was sick with COVID-19, 21, but we can't talk about it. And then Devin was on quarantine last week because I gave him something that wasn't the vid.
Yeah. HIV. Not a fun disease.
Gonorrhea.
No, but my great grandfather got it.
And genital warts.
Been battling cancer for years, dog. Battling cancer for years. Got COVID. Had died for a day, kid. Died for a day. Said, I'm good. No
He's
COVID,
a
no more. Soldier, kid. And my grandpa was telling me a story.
A lot of people are getting COVID.
He works at... Oh, wait. This is beef.
Oh, no.
Tex.
So my grandpa was telling me a story today. I would tell you about this. We call my grandpa the Steady Eddie. Okay. Because this motherfucker is the hottest working motherfucker you'll ever meet in your life. Works at
he had the iron cock back in the
Dude, Jared's seen this dude work, bro. Works at a steady pace.
Kind of like grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight unit.
Yeah.
Straight unit. Bro, he is America. Straight up. That's what this dude is. He works at a steady pace, but gets more done than a hard-working, fast dude gets done.
Remember the first day I ever started working with you guys? And dude just fell. Like within the first 15 minutes, dude just fell.
He's an older dude too.
Shit.
He's an older.
I was like,
dude.
I'm like, that's
He's
it.
still
We're
working,
done for
bro?
the day.
Still working like a bastard. I just started doing a side job with
when
him.
I was doing landscaping, some
Legend.
dude got hit in the head with one of the sickles, like it was leaning up against a tree, and it went down and split his head over. That motherfucker was back at work in an hour.
Yeah, dude. Dude, my Uncle Seb, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but my Uncle Seb fell, I witnessed this weeks ago in front of my eyes. My Uncle Seb fell 18 feet off of a ladder that I was holding down onto the ground. Did I even tell you about this?
No, you did not.
I never told you about this.
No.
Dude, traumatized me. I think about it all the time. The image of him in the sky falling down at me. And dude, I was holding the ladder, and I back up to like catch him because in my dumbass head I'm going.
I could catch this grown man falling out of the.
But you know what?
Still, you would have broke his fall a little more.
Yeah, but I would have broke my arms and everything. But you know what? I was willing to do that for my uncle.
Yeah.
Because I care about the guy. Old dude. He owns a bar.
That's good for you.
He tried to break up a bar fight and he got a bottle broken over his head by Beefy's barber actually. And fucking they're actually really good friends. The guy didn't mean it. He didn't realize who it was.
Yeah.
I want to like.
And fucking he ended up he went to a coma from that when that happened. So he has a scar in his head from a brain bleed he had, and fucking he wakes up or like he's on the ground and I'm looking and there's the scar in his head from the brain bleed and he's just bleeding out of that. So I'm like, oh yo, this dude is done. This dude's cooked, bro. Opens his eyes. I'm like, legend. All right.
Absolute unit.
But the worst part about it all, before it all happened, I'm like, man, I wish something would happen so I could go home early.
Careful what you wish for, buddy.
Kid, I'm holding the ladder. He hits the ground. I said, oh, I'm going home early. It's only 11 o'clock. You dumb son of a bitch. Why did you fall off this ladder? And then... So I'm like, all right, well, don't worry, we're gonna drive you to the fucking emergency or like the emergency room, right? Guy drives him to the Bristol Medical Center by himself. Bristol. Straight hops in his fucking truck, whips out the driveway as fast as he can, whips out, goes to the Bristol Medical Center. Fucking, they're like, all right, we're gonna get a ambulance for you to get brought to Newport Hospital. He said, oh, fuck you, son. Got out the door, son. Got in that truck, whipped to Newport Hospital by himself.
What a fucking savage.
Dude.
Yo, I had a neighbor, so he's no longer with us. R.I.P. this man. So this is not the situation that took him. But, so in a certain situation, he was in someone's house at like 2:30 in the morning delivering food. He wasn't a food delivery person. It was like his cousin. He was bringing like food over at like 2:30, chilling. And motherfuckers broke in with guns. And he had, like, there was a big shootout, and that was mine, I think. Yeah. But, so there was a big shootout. I think only 2 people had lived out of 6, and he was one of them. And he had been shot 5 times total, twice in the stomach with a sawed-off, and 3 times in the leg with a .45. And he drove himself to the hospital.
Savage.
That is a fucking.
That was 2 separate times, or he?
No, that was that time, like all at once. Yeah, drove himself to the hospital. Absolute fucking unit.
They don't make them like that anymore.
We're
all soft these days compared to these old fucking people.
That dude was a fucking.
I always wonder like what like today's generation is gonna be as like fucking like 50-year-old people like.
Horrible.
Like, it's gonna be crazy.
Maybe not, but like, I don't know.
You think old people feel entitled now? Wait till these motherfuckers are old.
Like, I feel like the class, like...
There's something...
Like, how do you think people are gonna dress, like...
better than old people now?
Yeah.
Although some old dudes have some
but a lot of them.
I would want to be like swagged out, like in a suit as an old.
I feel like
man,
there's gonna be a lot more stylish old people because a lot more old people are gonna have like tattoos, and like old people and tattoos look mad cool because it's it's a contradiction almost in a way. Like when I see like a dude, like an old dude with all these like old like navy tattoos and like whatever, all these crazy biker tattoos, they just look way cooler. They're just like some old.
See, I still have because I'm young. I have a personal problem with tattoos. Like, I don't like the fact that like if someone just sees right here of me, they know exactly who I am. Like it's so easily, like especially for you, like you have such like different tattoos. Like that one of the artwork on your arm. if I just see that, I know exactly who it is. Like, you know, somebody who knows that you have that tattoo knows exactly who it is just by seeing it.
I mean, I don't really do anything wrong.
No, not even in that sense, but, like, just the fact, like, say you're just not trying to be, like you're just trying to be in and out of place or whatever, motherfucker. Like, you're walking quick, motherfucker, see your arm, and they're like, oh, Jared!
Yeah,
you're like, fuck.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I feel that. I feel like sometimes I hear my name places and I'll just keep walking.
Yeah,
but I think that also might be mild schizophrenia. So.
Yeah, same. Same.
You know?
Same. So, why don't you let everybody know what you're drinking there, you pussy?
A White Claw. I don't normally drink this shit, but I used to be prejudiced to it, but now it's like I can accept it for what it is. It's seltzer. I like seltzer water a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's like flavored seltzer water with a little bit of alcohol. It's not that bad.
We went to the liquor store and I said, you know, let's buy some liquor. I said, Jared, get whatever you want. Kid comes out with a fucking
lie, dude.
12-pack of fucking White
Such a
Claw.
lie. Look at my fucking liquor collection. It's all whiskey.
Alright, so that doesn't mean you bought one claw.
So, Jared, what's your side of the story?
That Devin said, I got a message to prove Devin's fucking...
I can fix that right now.
So he's admitting to it.
I didn't say anything. That's on my phone.
Look at him. Look, he's scrambling to find his phone.
I don't have my phone. It wasn't even...
Just slap Devin right in the face.
It's not even.
Let's fucking jump this kid.
It's not even on that phone. It's on my actual phone.
That was so
I don't know where
funny. I hope we got like that in the angle, just a slap to
Just
the
know
face.
Devin wouldn't be going to these messages to
that was legendary.
to get the
I had to check if Trump came back. Trump
So I see a memory card on the floor.
That's yours, I think.
Facts.
Oh, alright. I'll pick that up later.
Unless it's mine. If it's a 16 gig.
Yeah, that's 16 Ultra.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah, it probably is Jared's.
I got it. Saved it.
You're supposed to get your hand slapped.
Yo,
for
let
that.
them smoke that. Just keep this on us. You heard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking.
Neg Jared for fucking buying White Claws more. Bag it.
I picked them out. Physically, like I picked it from the thing.
Yeah, you picked the worst flavors too.
You told me to get the
weirdo.
varieties.
I don't even know there's good flavors. Jared.
Oh, Jared, they fucked up. He gave up way too early on that shit.
Now we're gonna smoke this one. We got this one right here.
Alright. Weirdos.
Yeah, this side versus that side. Fuck the other side, you heard?
Kid, we're not even doing it because COVID. This is gang wars right now.
Yeah, we're like...
Yeah, ready?
We're gay squad.
We're like...
We're
like Hitler's.
Oh, okay.
And they're like...
Bitch.
Ari Shafi.
So have you guys watched Borat?
Oh! Xy's gonna nail. Oh.
Borat 2?
Yeah,
I
Borat
fell
2.
asleep during it.
I'm surprised that it was even allowed to
Oh,
come
now
out.
I got two of them.
Just because of like the way it was like almost like directed.
Caught in my arm.
Like
Yeah.
the only reason
even
I
worse
say that too is just because in like 2020 how like sensitive people are now. You know.
But at the same time,
I'm
it's
watching
like
you.
Sacha Baron Cohen. He's always been like on the cusp of like
He's cucking out though.
the edge.
Got me.
I feel like it was toned down.
I got him back for you, TEZI.
I feel like his Sacha Baron Cohen isms was more like subtle in this rather than
What, you watched it?
It felt
I
like
never
he
saw
just
the
gave in
first
to
Bear.
what everyone wants.
You watched the second one though?
I watched like half of it and then I fell asleep. But
almost like I feel like it was like almost like crazy though. Like it was allowed to be like almost released like it's
promoted places and shit.
It's like pretty like racist, like almost like it's funny to me, you know what I mean? But like it is racist, like this, like just like because of how sensitive people are like nowadays.
But it's a character piece. That's the thing, though. That's like the whole thing with Good Evening America. Like I feel like I can push the boundaries a little. There's some something I blurred out last week that I said was a little crazy, but fucking that I was gonna decapitate AOC. But
okay. Like I said, eco-terrorist.
Yeah,
domestic terrorist, same shit.
You should have took it further and they're like, fuck, I head.
I'm gonna fuck. Yo, that's a serial killer.
I'm gonna skull fucker.
Yo, this serial killer. You ever watch the show Mindhunter?
No.
Dude,
I watch anime.
Alright, dude, the show Mindhunter is about serial killers. It's about how they invented the term serial killer and shit. And, this dude fucking, one serial killer in it, cut his mom's head off, bro. Fucked the mouth. Just fucked the mouth to the head.
Oh my god.
Like
Jesus
a savage.
Christ.
Man,
So,
so
our Nana used to watch like that reality TV, not
She was
reality
always
TV
watching
shows.
that
Yeah, like
shit.
those crime shows, and like there was this one special she used to watch. It was like every day it would come on about like different kids that kill their parents. This one kid, he was like an all-star athlete, never played video games, nothing, just like all in the sports in school. Tore his ACL. During recovery, just played mad video games, like playing like sports video games. Parents took it away because he became addicted to it. Straight murdered both of them for his Xbox 360.
Savage, yo.
That's
There's a
fucking
kid.
nuts.
There's a
Dude.
dude that killed his parents
In
a couple
one.
of years ago. Right fucking half
Down
a
the street
mile.
from my house.
Yeah.
Down the street from my house. I don't know if you guys ever. What we used to do as kids is we used to go in a tent that was above. They put a tent above the septic tank because they thought it would make it look less sketchy. And for some reason, they never took it down.
Yeah, I never understood what was going on over there.
So we would just go with the tent. We would just go in the tent. I never went in the tent. I always did the lookout because I was like, y'all are playing with the occult. I ain't doing that. That motherfucker was buried in the septic tank right below that. Craziness.
Wait, they never took the tent down?
Nah, the tent was up for mad long.
It's down now.
Yeah, it's not now probably. I know the brother or the brother.
Yeah, I knew fucking like someone's like they used to live like next to like this kid I knew fucking Sean. Yeah.
My sister knows the girl that was involved in the murder. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you had what's his name kill his grandma.
Yeah, that
like
was
a
fucked
year
up.
ago.
That was fucked up.
Oh, the
Yeah,
motherfucker we went to
yeah.
high school with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, for real, you'll kill your grandma.
But do you know,
100% for sure.
do
Without
drugs
doubt, you will
though.
kill
Like
your
don't
grandma.
do drugs, but do some drugs.
Just don't do them to the point where you're like kill your grandma.
Don't get the crack of heroin. Like that's just you're going
Crack,
too
heroin,
much.
meth,
Meth.
fentanyl.
Leave meth out of it.
Like
Do other drugs though, like mushrooms.
psychedelics.
Yeah.
Dabble in psychedelics and not much further.
If you want to do meth, just do Adderall for a few weeks. Just have fun
I don't
with that.
recommend doing any of that. That shit is so fucking awful.
All right,
for you.
but if someone was like, "I want to smoke meth," and you had the choice of saying, "Don't do that," and they might go do it, or giving them an Adderall, and they might get preoccupied.
Okay, so here's
for the
my
day,
thing:
I
is
give
like,
them the Adderall.
I feel like I wouldn't just let it be option A or B. Let me dive into this. Why are you just approaching me and saying you want to smoke meth? Let's dive
I
into
don't
that
know,
right
dude,
there.
some
As a
people-
side, like my psychiatrist side is saying, what just led you to just say I want to? Are you just like a regular person?
So
You're like,
Alright,
the
here's
ice-
the thing, though.
meth
The
dog.
icebreaker of the conversation.
We live.
Mm.
What was it?
The icebreaker of the
Yeah, it's
conversation.
icebreaker, right? So,
So
but we
smoke
live.
some meth?
What's wrong with meth?
Like you're at a party trying to pick up a girl. Like,
Trying to
hey,
fuck her. You want to smoke meth? But
got some meth in my pocket.
we live in the East Coast. Very normalized that meth is not okay. But, yeah, Alabama, Arkansas, some of them places where there's some real
Iowa.
crackheads, and they're just like, "What are you telling me?" And you're just like, "You're gonna be awake for days." They're like, "All right, I'll get so much farm work done," and then they sit in a
nice.
Motel 6 holding their dick for 6 days. But who cares? They had fun.
No, wow.
Um,
We should try to get a Motel 6 sponsor. That
Yo,
would
we
be
should
cool.
we should get
podcast
rent a
from
Motel 6.
Six.
Yo!
Podcast.
Yes, from a Motel 6.
Fuck.
And just like,
We're
we'll
getting
just like
COVID,
clip the
but-
best of sounds we can hear from out
Oh,
the night, like
I
best
wanna
shots. We'll
die.
clip it all into one podcast.
We should go to a Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do some real
I heard they got the mirrors on the ceiling. Have you been there?
I've never been
Have you
to
been there?
Shangri-La.
You've been there? I heard they got mirrors on the ceiling, which is.
I think
which
we'll
is-
get better. I think we'll get
Top
better shit at
fucking notch, right
Motel
there.
6. Though.
We should try and find
It's my favorite
prostitutes
place on
and
the
just
planet.
like be like, can we pay you a discounted
okay.
price?
I had to think about it.
Can we pay you a discounted price to just shed on talk
Okay,
on a
so
podcast?
here's an episode of the podcast.
It's like $8.
We get Devin laid, and we just pay her off camera.
Yo, honestly, I would fuck her. If you guys
I know you
paid
would.
for me to fuck her, absolutely would.
You better. If you don't, I would literally just. I'm fucking you.
Yeah.
Like what?
I would have sex with myself.
It's one time me, Haley, Rob and Emily where we went to Motel 6, and literally the chick next to us, like the room next to us, was this chick literally for hours, like hours and hours and hours. You could hear porn, and you could just hear this chick fucking just masturbating. Dude, you could just hear. She was screaming, dude, literally for hours. We'd leave to get like snacks, vending machine, go outside to smoke bogeys and shit, whatever. Dude, she was screaming.
And she would just be beating the
hours.
beaver.
It was you could hear it like down the hall.
That is crazy.
You're lucky I was in there. I would have been knocking on that door, being like, "You need a pot? You trying to potty, lady?"
He said, "You can start first. I'll come
Did you ever
first."
see the lady?
Never, not once.
Was she hot? Oh wait, no, you.
It was to the point where we were literally like at her door, just like ear to the door, like it's not even out of perversion, just out of like,
just
out of curiosity, like, wow,
honestly.
this bitch does not care at all.
Yeah, wild.
You know it's a, you know it's a like it's
Next
a
week's
Motel
Circle
6 when
Jerk
you
on the
walk in,
podcast.
you go to the second floor and it just smells like a blunt in the hallway. That's when you know it's like.
Dude, honestly,
You're in the
the
right
best
place.
fucking like hotel, motel / thing ever stayed at is the shit next to like up the street in Swansea.
The
Shout out Riverview. They got a 12-foot pool in that
Riverview.
joint, bro.
I don't really fuck with pools, especially like hotel pools.
There's one up the street.
Bro, no one be in
What
that
street?
shit.
Charles Street?
So I used to
Steve,
date.
did you go there with us? That pool, bro?
No, I didn't.
That shit was dope, bro.
Yeah,
12
I
feet.
seen it.
No one ever
Hold
went
on,
to
wait,
that
which
shit.
one are you talking about?
I used to date this girl, and she was a real artsy type chick.
Girl.
And she had her best friend was she was a transvestite. All right, I'll tell you the truth. But no, so she had this gay friend, and he told me that up the street, I don't like. You remember where that like hibachi place used to be in like Swansea, like when you first get into Swansea from Warren?
On Route 6?
I think so.
What's in East Providence?
No, it was going to Swansea.
Hibachi place.
Yeah, it was tucked in. You wouldn't have
Swansea?
noticed it. You wouldn't have noticed.
You'd
it
have
was
to tell me
tucked in.
what road it was on.
I don't know, but there was some motel. Basically, when you go into Swansea.
Yo, Jared, the Japanese steak place?
Yeah. That place.
Yeah.
Jared, where is it?
It's in Seacon. Swansea.
No,
next to
it's
the
Swansea.
church.
Like
Next to
right.
Willoughby's.
Yeah.
So you know the motel that's right next to it?
So,
Yeah.
Jared, is that that Japanese steakhouse that I'm always like, what the fuck is that
Yeah,
place?
dude.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that place.
It's like the
They
School
got
of
closed
Rock
down
and
for
all that.
like some fucked up shit, like with the food and stuff.
I'm assuming.
But
Seagulls.
so you know the motel that's right next to that.
Yeah.
So he said that they go there on I think it was a Wednesday. I can't remember what day of the week it was. He said different days of the week were different days, and it was just a bunch of people meet in the parking lot. He said on Wednesdays it was all gay dudes. They just meet in the parking lot. He goes, I just get my dick sucked by old men.
Who is this?
What
I
day?
can't say on a
What
podcast.
day of the week is it? Did we miss
I think it was a
it?
Bro,
Wednesday,
I'm
yeah.
so lost, bro.
Yo,
Like,
wait. So did you? So basically, what he's saying that on certain days of the week we can get certain sexual things done to us at this random
Who really told
sketchy
you that?
motel party
by
by
men,
grown men.
by old men.
Grown men.
Never, bro.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you
You
hear my
interested?
explanation
No.
for why though? It wasn't. I found this out from a gay guy. It's not like I found it on myself. Maybe
Bro,
I
don't
did, and
even
I'm
think
making a
I've
cover
been
story.
to a Motel 6 before, bro.
No, it's
Wow.
honestly one of my favorite places on
It
the
is
planet.
different.
It's magic. There's
It's
something
fun.
about a Motel 6 that makes me so
That's when you
happy.
know you're just talking to a real dirtbag.
I would love to go to a Motel 6 on like Adderall for 2 days, lock myself in with just like have a gun and like a bunch of food and just sit there and just enjoy every
That's
place
basically one
surroundings.
time we destroyed a Motel 6 room. We got like $20 worth of candy from the Crossroads gas station like across the street, and we got so fucking drunk and just whatever. Like I think we had Adderall, a lot of Adderall actually.
I was
We
gonna
took
say
a
that was
lot
like
of
peak Adderall
that
time
night.
probably.
We took like each. We took like 120 milligrams
Holy
of Adderall. We took
shit.
a lot. Yeah, it was fucked up. But we literally threw fucking Skittles and Chex Mix and fucking gummy worms, like massive amounts of them, all over the fucking room.
Oh my god.
Never cleaned it up. Left. But the best part was like like, because they have to take like an ID just so like if you don't pay with a credit card, because we would pay with cash.
Yeah.
They have to have an ID just so there's like a name on file in case there's anything wrong with the fucking room and shit. I don't think she ever got any fucking anything from it, but it was Emily's ID. It's like all on her no matter what. So we were just fucking throwing shit.
That is
like,
so
That's
geek.
geek.
Yeah, that sounds about right, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Damn, that is wild.
That
honestly.
sounds like a good time for like a 19-year-old version of me.
Honestly,
Yeah,
fucking,
it was like
I'll
20.
never forget the 26th floor.
Yeah, bro, when we went to Miami,
Best
Oh
time.
my
Yeah, I was jealous. I was jealous
God,
as fuck looking at
dude.
the Snapchat stories.
bro, not even Rolling Loud, just Miami in
That-
general.
bro.
The Hard Rock,
the view you
casino.
guys
That
had
was my
crazy.
favorite part of
Yeah,
the whole
the view.
vacation.
The
Yeah,
view
bro.
was-
That
Like,
was crazy.
That balcony was
Yeah,
so
that was
huge. The
wild.
hot tubs, it was like 5 hot tubs and one big hot tub with a fountain, and it was all salt
So that's what I'm saying, I
water.
don't care about it. Was it like a hot tub in like the room, like
No,
a jacuzzi
that-
type thing?
That was probably like
yo, there
20 more
was
floors
there
up.
was one though. Remember, and it didn't work.
Oh yeah, in the master bathroom.
It was mad nice,
It's like,
bro.
oh, this is
it
a
would have
time
been so
machine.
fire.
No, but like, cause I don't really give a fuck about a pool, but if
So
there's
all
like
the
a
sitting
hot
in
tub
that
in the
Bang,
room,
there was a
Jacuzzi
banging hot
together.
dog.
Wait, and just
I'm
when does
honestly-
it turn on?
Because we're going back to fucking like Rolling
In the
Loud.
time?
Hopefully, if
Whenever
COVID
they come
fucking
back.
19 just shuts the fuck up,
Bullshit.
bro. Gets out of here. But I would
come?
definitely probably book that place again because just how
Yeah.
dope it was.
I
like,
wonder what it'd be like to
it
go
was
to a
it was
festival.
fucking crazy.
It was
though.
beautiful. There.
18 hundo though. That's
For
what it
2
gets you.
weeks.
Felt like a rapper.
weeks.
I would
bro.
just
I was
I would
gonna
just
say.
help pay for the Airbnb and I pay for my flight. And I would just not even go to Rolling Loud. I just chill in the Airbnb.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
got back.
'Cause I was gonna say, I wonder what it'd be like to go to a festival and not really necessarily, like, genuinely care about like any of the artists playing. 'Cause it's not like my
Not worth
type
the
of
money.
music in a way. You know
It's
what
an
I mean?
expensive festival to go to.
Exactly. That's why I would just go to Miami. I'd just
I
be
would
like,
just buy
400
they're
massive.
doing Rolling
bucks.
Loud
Yeah.
right now.
Dude, that shit is
$400
worth it though.
I would buy
honestly,
massive
like-
amounts of Molly and massive amounts of mushrooms. I
Dude,
know they
you
got
would definitely have a fun time.
I know they
still,
got
though.
Molly in
Like I
Miami.
feel like you would.
If you
have
didn't,
fun
yeah,
time.
it's just such a good time. There's just so many people like just partying.
I would treat it like Coachella or something, where it's like
It's
don't
better
even
than
necessarily-
Coachella, bro.
Really?
Definitely.
Shit's,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
would
heard
meet everyone
Coachella
at
was
Coachella. I feel like I would just walk around Coachella being like, "Fuck you."
Rolling Loud had some sketchy people in some some spots. Like I definitely seen some people looking
Hell
kind
yeah,
of
it's
crazy.
Florida,
I just mean
bro.
like
But at
the
the same
fake
time,
people.
I seen some lit people. Like there was this kid hitting a knee piss in a crowd of 20,000 people.
That's a sad, right? That's a sad.
Yo, he was in the TK knee piss. So he was in the middle of the crowd, like 20,000 people. He
20
gets
people.
on his knees,
Crazy.
whips out his shit, and takes a fat leak. And
You're telling me 20 deep this kid's kneeled down, took a leak.
20,000
Legendary.
20,
Yo.
yeah, 20K
Yeah.
deep, son.
Big 20.
I've never knee pissed before.
Yo, it'll change your life. At the
Wow.
beach, at the sand dunes, that's where like it comes in handy.
I'm about to
Wow.
go kneel over Jared's toilet right now. Get serious.
I gotta piss real bad.
Me
Bad.
too.
Bad,
And I
son.
don't have water.
Well, we'll wrap this up soon. Fucking.
Yo, that's great. Knee pissed.
Do I
Yeah,
gotta
the
pull my
knee
balls
piss.
out? Oh, wait, we're wrapping it up. I gotta
No.
pull my balls out.
Yeah, get out of here. Fucking.
Texie, you know I pulled my balls out like twice in the podcast. Did you edit the second one out?
I just switched to a different camera, so. it
You
couldn't
son
see.
of a
What
bitch.
did you think I was gonna do?
Should have put the box up. It would have been funnier.
Zoom in balls.
This is why we need to get sponsorships so we can hire an engineer to do everything for us.
No, if
Wow,
we
we
get
about to
sponsored
do it.
and make enough money to where we can pay people to do it, I'll just pay myself and quit my job and do it professionally.
Okay. And then, and then, and then, and then,
It's gonna be beefy cam.
beef can.
Beef cam.
We're just gonna have a,
Beef cam.
a camera under. Beef's gonna do the whole shirt.
GoPro strap.
There's just
to your
gonna be a
head.
camera just shit like at my balls.
I was gonna say no camera under the table. Beef's gonna
Yeah,
gain a
at my
lot of
balls.
weight, dude, and it's just gonna be the rolls and his dick and balls just hanging the whole time of beef cam. And we're gonna put it on our Patreon so we can't get taken down.
Honestly, you know how we get sponsorship? We shout out Backwood right now. And we
I don't
burn
think-
this Dutch Master vanilla.
I think what we do is
It's-
we go for
it's
a
a
porn
good idea.
sponsorship.
Right here.
It's a good idea.
No, I think what we do is we all leave. We get another. We'll get like one of those dudes from the Motel 6 in here, and we'll get a porn sponsorship by Devin Blow and a random stranger.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, me and Jared almost lit the apartment on fire last week.
That's what I'm saying. This time we'll just blow someone.
So yeah, we're gonna have to sell me off this time.
Yeah. So I guess fire is off limits.
Off limits. But Devin's already agreed to let me pimp him out. So
how about if we get a
sugar
fire?
Mamas, though. Only sugar mamas. No dudes.
How about if we get a fire extinguisher though?
What?
Fire extinguisher.
All right, maybe.
Maybe that's a good investment. That's a really good investment because Jared's
you
gonna
set
end up lighting a
yourself
lot
on
of
fire.
No, here's the thing though.
If we could cool you off real quick.
No. All right, we'll get a fire extinguisher, but we won't let anybody know it's in that. Like, only certain people will know where it is. That way, nobody has the excuse like, oh, well, we have a fire extinguisher, because that's gonna cause way more fires.
Here's the thing though. When you're not around, Beef, Jared becomes a real fire hazard. Like a real fire hazard. Like, he just starts lighting shit up. I literally, in the Good Evening America, I went and got a lighter because he told me he was gonna hit the bong. I turn around and he's got a bib tucked in, lit on fire, burning up, and he's just going, okay. Takes it out, starts lighting the whole thing. The whole thing goes up. He goes, oh shit, I can't do anything about this.
That's not good. That's not good.
That's not good.
That ain't good.
People really like that.
Yeah.
Thank you to the 3 random strangers that commented on this video.
Well, hopefully we can get 3 on this one.
Yeah.
Strangers?
Yeah.
3 random new people just commented, just laughing faces. One person commented like 1,000, like 4, not 1,000. Posted like 6 laughing faces and then like 3 red hearts, and I was just like.
When I posted it to my story, there was like weird accounts like verified. Like there's one verified account,
what the fuck?
and there was like 3 random accounts that had like at least like 10,000 followers.
You know why?
Or more. I was like, what the fuck? Weird.
You know why? I'm fucking money, kid.
I believe it. I'm like, that's cool. They saw it because they definitely saw that's funny.
What money, kid?
Yeah.
What all money right here? Right here, all 4 of us.
Money.
Dollars.
Dinero.
The net Gitas, kid. As,
I'm the good
as
kind,
our grandfather
kid.
Joey Diaz would say.
$8.
$8.
$8.
Well, on that note, this was a great episode. I think I had to get out of here. Yo, I was about to hit you with a can in the nuts.
Shove this up
Fucking facts. No lube.
No lube. Straight can. Straight aluminum.
If you were a transvestite, I would do it.
Well, on that note, thank you for being here. T1, and everyone stay beautiful.
Go fuck
you.
Stay black.